Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Guardian's Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is number 42 in the series, and it's been published on Saturday the 18th of January 2025. If you're not familiar with these are a series of crosswords specifically aimed at bringing new beginners into crosswording. So they're an 11 by 11 grid, and they are just 4 types of clue. Today we've got anagrams, hidden words, charades, which is where you take 2 or 3 or maybe 4 even parts to make a new word, and then we've got what's called most of a word, which I would also call a deletion. So it's literally just take the last letter off of one word to get to another. So their example is hate becoming hat. So that's all pretty good because anagrams and hiddens will give us lots of words, letters on the board hopefully. I talk through these very slowly and just go through how I perceive the clues and show how I approach crosswords. This is my little bit of giving back. It's been set by Ludwig, which is a setter who doesn't really do a lot of setting. I believe it's the pseudonym of the crossword editor Alan Connor, and it was which I think he created for the BBC TV series Ludwig. So I know that they've only done 4 or 5 puzzles in the main paper. So not sure how this goes. I mean, he also does the Everyman crosswords, I believe. So very accomplished setter. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Enough of me waffling on. Let's get on and have a look. So 1 across. We've got a 2 and a 4. Dog, lab. That's 6 letters. Sadly, is an anagram indicator. To lose hair. Bald, go bald. Yeah, go bald. So losing hair. I had to think of bald. Let's look at 4 across, which is 4 letters. Corporals. I can see the word oral. Vocal is oral. Vocal in part. Oral. Okay. I feel like there's just kind of jumped off the page of me. Finally, so that might shorten. So okay, this is one of these most of a word. Book of maps. Okay. So actually, it's actually, I've seen this is an old chestnut really. It's at last becomes an atlas. Atlas. Book of maps. I can't think of any other word for a book of maps. I have seen that clue 4 or 5 times in my 3 or 4 years of crosswording. Wanderer is certainly not crazy. Crazy would make me think there's an anagram, but I've got a 3-letter word and not anything else. Wanderer, Wanderer I think of nomad, and, well, yeah, they're not crazy, are they? Nomads. Spoil, film, traitor. Golly, spoil, film, traitor. So, yeah, it looks, I mean, off the top of my head, that looks like there might be a word there's 8 letters that could be an anagram, but there's no indicator, and therefore what definition am I getting to? Film could be something like E.T. That comes up a lot as a film, specifically, but otherwise film would be something like a mist or some kind of covering. I'm not sure, so I just jump to the next clue, but I can't really figure something out. So we've got a longish 8-letter word. Joke, I abandon, so I'm thinking gag for joke. I take an eye out of something. Being penalised. Find. I would think that's probably some kind of charade. Joke, jest, I abandon, leave. Being penalised, can't forget. Moving on. Move, could be an anagram indicator. Chancellors, 5 letters we're looking for, so it's probably not an anagram of chancellor. Announcement that hasn't been finished. Okay. So the chancellor makes the budget, doesn't he? So take that off. Gives you the budge. Take the last letter. Budge. Distinguishing mark. Distinguishing mark, I'm thinking of scars. I'm thinking mark could be an M. Striped mammal has no tail. So again, we've got one of these end of a word. Lose the end of a word to get to something. Striped mammal will be a zebra. That's no good. Tiger. That's 2 words that are 5 letters, so I'm looking for a 6-letter striped mammal, I think, and then take the last letter off to get to a distinguished mark. It could also be marks. Sometimes in the Guardian puzzles tend to be things like colons, apostrophes, but neither of those works. So let's move on. Long periods. Periods can be ages, eons, epochs, endless. Wipe out. Gosh, okay, so we've got some possibilities here. Wipe out could be an anagram, could be an anagram indicator of wipe. Endless could be saying take a letter off that. Long periods, gosh, ages. We're looking for a four-letter word. Hours, decades, centuries, minutes. No idea. Okay. Sains, unusually. Unusually is a good anagram thing. Revealed a monster from Loch. Sains is 6 letters, and Loch Ness is Nessie, isn't it? So there we go. There's the anagram. Oh, bunny. There we go. Let's look at these downs. Allows, so one down, G and A, allows bigger rant, surprisingly. Well, 7 letters in big rank. Got a G and an A in there. Surprisingly, in some measure. So that looks like a hidden word. Grants. Okay, I'd forgotten we had hidden words. I thought one of the clues earlier on the crosses I looked at and thought, that sounds like a hidden word. Probably this one down, I don't know, somewhere. I can't remember. Okay, let's move on. And thought, oh, maybe, but let's move on to this. So Spanish dance, I've got B and L, so I'm thinking bolero is the answer. Somewhat, and then superb. So somewhat's a good hidden word indicator. B, olero. Superb, ole, roared. Bolero it is. Okay. We've got 2 words, for and that. Last something. Cassoulets ruined. That looks like enough letters. Cassoulets is 10 letters. Ruined is an anagram indicator. There's no hope for them. I think that's last something. Last. Okay, I'm going to have to use this little anagram thingy here. Helper. Cassoulets. Last. Lost success, I think that is. I think that's actually lost success. Let's try it. Oh. No, it's not lost success. What is it then? Now I'm very confused. Okay, let's take that out, and have another go. Cassoulets. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation of that word. I've never heard of the word. Lost causes is the word, isn't it? Lost causes, that's more like it. Lost causes, so I undid myself by trying to make that last. Okay. We've got here R and M, 4 letters, so like Rome, I suppose. More intoxicated in Eternal City. Yeah, anagram of Rome. Next one, L sign D. Lady. Covering, nothing outdoor pool is a Lido. Okay, so the covering is a lid, and nothing is O. Lido. So Lido for pool comes up from time to time. Hungry, wanting banalities, odd. Gosh, hungry, wanting banalities, odd. Banalities is a 10-letter word. We've got an N and an E. Odd, could be an anagram. That. What's the word for hungry? If it is that, let's try banalities. Anti. I can't see that. I need some more letters on the board. Some good hidden anagram, good hidden word indicator. Got 6-letter word with an S. Dudes had Estonia. Shades. Sunglasses. Shades. So I have to say a lot of clues. My first thought about any clue is to think there might be a hidden word in there, like stick commercial in this place. In might be a hidden word. It isn't though. There's nothing obvious. So what do we got in this place? Okay, so commercials an ad, and this place is here. Gives you ad here, which is a bit of standard wordplay. You see that from time to time as well. So one of the things you discover with crosswords is that clues start coming up, and the longer you've been doing them, the easier it is to remember. Well, I find it easier to remember them and get them, put them together. So we've got 4 letters with the second letter of B. Competent, to make up part of timetables. Well, there's a B for timetables. Able. Notion is an idea. Perfect is ideal. Not entirely. Again, is another oldie. Oh, idea. So, what is this? Long periods. Eras. Ah yes, eras, with erase having been the word. So long periods. Okay, this one here. Distinguishing mark. Striped mammal has no tail. I believe that's a badger. A badger getting a badge. Okay. Here. Spoil film. Traitor. Ooh. Spoil. Okay, nothing going on there. This one. Joke I abandon. Being penalised. Okay. That's quite a hard bit of wordplay, which is why I couldn't get it first go, but a joke is, I've suddenly realised that the answer is punished. So we've got pun, I shed for abandon, so that's not so nice. This looks like an able word again, something hungry, insatiable, I think that is an anagram of. Insatiable, which just leaves this one to be spoil film. Spoil is to traitor. I now know what a traitor is. I've remembered. That's okay. Yeah. So we've got basically turn for spoil. Yeah, milk spoils, and a film is a coat of something. So there we go, turncoat. But I had to get that from the traitor bit, and it's okay. Whichever way you want to get a crossword answer, you can do it. You can do it by building it up, as I've done on some of these, or you can biff them. Know that a traitor is a turncoat, and then figure out the wordplay. I think it's helpful to figure out the wordplay, but the really good solvers don't necessarily do that. Let's just check I have actually got it all right. Yep. So it's all good. So there we go. Nice little puzzle there from Ludwig. I hope that was helpful to people. So thanks for watching.